School Freeware's Word 2007 Tutorials. Tutorial 13. Working with text boxes. To insert a text box, click on Insert, Text Box, and here we have all these text boxes that are pre-formatted for us. I'll select the simple text box, and now a text box is inserted into Microsoft Word. The text box is all ready for me to start typing. And to format the text within the text box, you will not find it under the Format ribbon of the text box tools. You'll find it under Home, in which you can format the text. I'll go back to the Format under Text Box Tools, and let's take a look at some formatting for the text box. There's Text Direction, which changes the direction of the text. Preset Text Box Styles. Fill Shape Colors. Included gradients. Textures. Different patterns. And I'll change the background to white. The shape outline controls the line around the text box. You can change the color, the weight, the dash style, and even the pattern. I'll go ahead and change the shape outline back to a small standard weight. If you have the shape fill set to some color including white, or a outline around the text box, you can use shadow effects and 3D styles. If I were to remove the shape fill by saying no fill and the shape outline to no outline, I no longer have the ability to use the shadow effects or the 3D effects. I'll put the shape outline back in, and I'll change the 3D effects back to none. Sometimes working with text boxes can be a little difficult because if we want to select one of them to either move it around, it becomes kind of difficult because we keep clicking on the text. To select the text box itself, position the mouse over the outline or where the outline should be and click and hold, and once you get the 4 arrows you can move it. Let's take a look at Create Link, and what Create Link does is it links 2 or more text boxes together. So I'll have to insert another text box, and I could do that with Draw Text Box, or I could go back to Insert Text Box. Now let's draw this text box right in. And what I'll do is I'll just link by clicking on first text box, Create Link. I'll just click on the second text box, and now the 2 text boxes are linked together. So if I continue to type, the text will move from one text box to another. This will also work with other text boxes. I'll add another text box. So what I'll do is I'll go and click on the second text box and click Create Link and link to the third text box. Okay, so let's just give this a try. Okay, so all 3 text boxes now work together as far as the text is concerned. In Tutorial 10, working with pictures, you are shown how to create a caption with the picture. Using text boxes, you can create a caption a slightly different way. I'll click on document 2 here. I'll click on insert for the text box. Click on simple again. And what I'll do is I'll just clear the text box. And once the text box is cleared, I'll just hit enter several times just to give it some space. And I'll click back up here at the top, go to insert, go to picture, and then select the picture that I want. I'll just choose this one. Okay, I'll click below the picture because I have some extra space there that I added. And now I can add my little caption. This happens to be of Camelback Mountain. Now let's put in Camelback Mountain, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, and there's the little caption. If I want to center the caption, no problem. Just click on center and there it is. And what I'll do here is I'll go to click on the text box itself, click on format, and then select the text wrapping to square. And once again you have to click on the text box, not the picture, and move the text and the text box around. And now it'll interact with the text. The last thing that I'd like to show you before this tutorial ends, I'll click on document 1 and I'll just simply delete these text boxes. You can use text boxes over pictures and over other objects. I'll just click on insert, picture, and I'll select a picture. I'll take one here of Chicago. There it is. And I'll set the text wrapping to square so that way the picture can move around, and I'll also now click off the picture, click on insert, go to text box. I'll just select the simple text box again, and I'll type in the caption Chicago. Alright, I will go ahead and center the text under home, go to center, and I'll change the font size. Let's make it 72. And I'll change the font color to, let's try dark red. Go to format, set the text wrapping here to square so the text box can now move around. Now let's move it down to the bottom here. And what I'll do is I'll click on Shape Fill, Set No Fill, Shape Outline, Set No Outline, and now we have a little writing here within our picture.